Hey guys, thanks for stopping in for another episode of I Want That Reviews. My name's Chris, and today we're going to be talking a little bit about a product called Keybar. Now there's a few products on the market currently that are like this. They're a key retention system that's made to keep your keys in, keep them organized, and keep them quiet. You can see that they've got their noise busters sticker here that they provided. These are available in several different configurations. You can get them in treated titanium. This particular model is aluminum. I think this one was called the Stars and Bars. The last time I checked, I believe this one's no longer on their website, but they have one that's very similar. Basically, their website says it's like a pocket knife for your keys, and essentially the way it works is you take your keys, put the included hardware through them, and they all fit on here, and it's a way for you to keep them organized. The retail price on these on their website is anywhere from $45 to $90. The base aluminum model is going to cost you right around $45 to $48. Now, what we can look at here is it comes to you in a very Altoids-esque can. There's a card that says thank you. On the back talks about stop the noise, includes some of their social media stuff. Here's your little baggie with washers and screws, and then it also comes with a included setup guide. Now this guide will walk you through the process. It talks about putting the screw through here, dropping your keys on it, putting a washer in between each one of those, and then fitting it on there with the included clip. Now, the problem that I found with it is the way that they want you to do it is they want you to put the keys facing up, put all your keys on there, get them how you want them, and then you've got to put on this other scale, so you have to hold the scale on there and either reach underneath it and screw those in, or try and hold it steady and screw those in, and it's a little difficult. So that was something that kind of threw me a little. It took a little while to install, but once I got everything put on there, I started using it. I've carried this guy around for a few weeks now, and it's very nice. One thing to keep in mind, it does not work very well with the rubber-headed keys or the automotive keys. They don't fit very well within there. You can make them fit, but due to the way that the holes are cut in them, they just fit funny. So that could be fixed by going out and picking up a metal key that doesn't have that rubber head and fit that in there. And that's something I've been considering. But that also doesn't allow you, if you go to this guy exclusively, it doesn't allow you to have any kind of an additional tool. I do like the pocket clip. You can just clip it right to your pants, and you can go. It's always within reach. It's a very nice touch. As far as likes go, I love how compact it is. If you have a key fob or a couple automotive keys that you want to hang off there, that's fine. But if you don't, everything fits into this one little package, and really, that's one of the biggest things. It eliminates that jingling keys that you have. Just a great piece of everyday carry kit. I also like how, like I said, I like how quiet it is. It quiets that sound. I have a little bit of the sound that you get from those keys, but it's not nearly like having a bunch of metal keys jingling around on your key ring. And I like the convenience. It's very simple. Nice that it clips to my pocket and is ready to go whenever I want to grab it. Finally, I also very much like the different styles that they have. They've got different pictures that are treated onto them and so on. So that's a nice touch. As far as dislikes go, the price is kind of a turn-off for me. For two pieces of aluminum, a couple screws and washers, I would hope to see something, the base model, something closer to $20-25 for the average Joe. I think that $40 is a little steep. I don't like the fact that the rubber keys don't fit well. You got to change your keys out to make them work. If you wanna have all your keys on this guy, you got to move away from keys like this. And if you have a car that has a chipped ignition, you can forget about it. I don't like the way that the screws screw into it. I think that I think it would be a better idea, instead of having the screws thread into the scale itself, to set up a nut on this side that the screws would thread into, and could fasten into that way. I think that would make more sense. And I think it would also, if you did it that way, it would also make it much easier to assemble, because you wouldn't have to be worried about trying to balance it and go that route. So those were some of my thoughts on it. Overall, I'm going to give this guy 3.5 out of 5 stars. The fact that it doesn't like to take the plastic or rubber-headed keys, and the difficulty for assembly, and the fact that the screws thread into the scale itself are going to be the main things that knock it down. I'm still going to use it. I like the product. It's a great idea. It seems to be better thought out than some of the other competitors on the market. As always, I'll go ahead and include a link to their website in the description below. Get on over and see if there's anything that interests you. Thanks so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't be here. And just keep checking back on a weekly basis for more reviews of awesome products just like this one that'll make you say, I want that.